Good morning, happy Thursday, everybody. It is Coach JV, your top health and mindset coach in the world. Remember, what you believe in your heart, you think in your mind will eventually become your words, and repeat after me, become your reality. I am the top health and mindset coach in the world. I repeat that over and over again every single day, and guess what? It's coming true because I believe it, and that's all that matters. And we're going to keep breaking this down to a deeper level. Yesterday we talked about paradigm shift. You need to have a paradigm shift to make change. We've talked about thoughts becoming things, your dominant thought, your conscious mind, your subconscious mind. And as we get deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper, we'll help you make changes in your life by just controlling your mind. That's it. So I'm Coach JV. I'm on YouTube. We're on iTunes, Libsyn, Stitcher. So wherever you're listening, if you're listening audibly, go to our YouTube channel, 3T Fitness, and subscribe. Do me a huge favor. We have listeners all over the world now. We've gone up over 100 subscribers in the last week on YouTube. We thank you for that. But do me a favor. If this podcast impacts your life, I'm going to ask you for a favor every day now. We pay to do this podcast. We're putting it out to the world because we want to help people. We give out tons of free information because we just want to help impact someone's life every single day. But you can help us by sending the podcast to one person or YouTube video to one person who hasn't heard it yet. You'll help us fulfill our mission of impacting lives every single day. All right, a couple little other advertisements before we get started. If you haven't joined our online program, go to www.3tmethod.com. But before you do that, I want to give you something away free. So if you want my free ebook that's going to break down exactly the science, my perspective on it, and then the actual science behind my 3T method, timing of your food, targeted nutrition, and triggered workout, go to www.3tmethodebook.com. If it doesn't come through properly, just email me at 3tfitnessgym@gmail.com, and I'll get that sent over to you. All right, today you came here to get motivated. You came here to get excited. We're going to keep getting deeper into the mindset. We have hundreds of videos here on the YouTube channel and over 406 podcasts. 406 podcasts since April 15, 2017. We give out all this free information because we care so much about helping people. And we believe in abundance, which I'm going to talk about today. So how do you attract wealth? Well, here's a way not to do it. Aim for wealth. What do you mean, Coach JV? Aim to make money. That is one way to not do it. It is proven scientifically through studies, not be scientifically, but through studies, that people that go after money to get rich end up poor. And those who go after purpose, which I'm going to talk about today, end up rich. So I'm going to teach you today how I attract wealth and how I've done it for the last 12 years after hitting rock bottom, losing everything, suffering from a drug addiction, not being able to take care of my 3-year-old daughter, not even being able to put food on the table and have to rely for my parents and people for life's basic necessities. And 12 years later now, I'm the CEO of 3T Fitness. You're in the Revolutionary Fitness Facility. We're global now. I've written my 3rd book. I'm going on my 4th book. We're developing a warrior program, which I'll pause for just a moment. Get ready. We're developing a warrior program where you can go through a 90-day journey one-on-one with me on a daily basis. Could you imagine that? You will transform your life through the activities and behaviors. This is going to be an exclusive warrior program for people who want to completely transform their lives. And at the end, we get to meet, we get together, we're going to work out together, we're going to develop together, and we're going to spend 3 days at a retreat. So imagine the warrior program is coming, and you can be part of that. It's a very exclusive program. It's not going to be cheap. You get what you pay for, right? It's going to be a very high-ticket item, and you're going to be able to join. But imagine spending 90 days transforming your whole life and learning all the tools and techniques that I use every single day to become a modern-day warrior in this society. All right, so how do you attract wealth? How does Coach JV do it? And this is how most of the wealthy people do it. So number one, abundance mindset. This stuff sounds easy, but it's very difficult. That's why I think it's 3% owns 97% of the wealth, because they understand these 3 secrets here. And attracting wealth, number 1, is you have to focus on abundance mindset. What does that mean? It means that you always have enough, even if your current reality doesn't show it. I'll say that again. It always means you have enough, even if your current reality doesn't show it. So here's what it sounds like. So maybe you have a massive bill due, and your account is negative. Most people would start freaking out on their spouse, having a big old financial fight, and they focus on what they don't have, and guess what? You get more of what you don't want, because now your account's negative, you have a big bill due that you can't pay, or you think you can't pay, you're yelling at your spouse, your energy levels are going down, your vibration is completely changing, and the only thing that you can attract is negative. Now, the opposite is true. This is why it's so hard. Say you have negative money in your account, You have a massive bill due, but you sit there and you focus on all the things you're grateful for. You're like, wow, I still have a roof over my head. I'm very, very grateful. I still have some gas in my car to get to the job that's going to pay me a paycheck to eventually be able to pay this bill. Oh, wow, I have a beautiful spouse, partner, loved one. Wow, my kids are healthy. They're able to eat. That's an abundance mindset. No matter your circumstances, no matter your bank account, no matter your relationship, you're always operating on an abundance mindset, always having enough. Your cup is always overflowing because it's not always about financial. We all are going to have bills. We're all going to have credit card debt. We're all going to have this stuff. But those few elite people, like Coach JV, I'll call myself elite, have an abundance mindset. No matter what's happening in my life, I always have an abundance mindset. You can ask my business partner, Jeremy. There could be things just falling out of the sky right now, and I'll say, we got this. It's going to work out. And guess what? It always works out. So number one is an abundance mindset. Look up the definition of abundance and start having an abundance mindset. Even if you think the sky is falling, the government tells you the sky is falling, everything is great. Everything is good, and we're going to get it because your vibration starts to change when you're in an abundant mindset. Your subconscious mind believes everything's okay, and your subconscious mind starts to respond to your physiological body. You put out the energy, and miracles start to happen. Interesting, the power of prayer. Number two, I am. If you were inside my head, you would hear the words I am over and over again. I repeat thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of times a day. I'm so happy and grateful for the money that comes to me in increasing quantities from multiple sources on a continuous basis. I'll say that slower. I learned that from Bob Proctor. I'm so happy and grateful for the money that comes to me in increasing quantities from multiple sources on a continuous basis. I say it over and over again, and my subconscious mind has been hearing that for the last 3 to 4 years. I can't remember. I think it's been 3 to 4 years I've been saying that. And guess what? Now I have multiple sources of income from different places coming to me frequently. Interesting. I left corporate America while I had one source of income, and they weren't really looking for me to start another job or become a motivational speaker or podcast host. They didn't say I couldn't do it, but it was definitely frowned upon. But now I'm in a business where I can do whatever the hell I want. I can grow wherever I want. I have a podcast. I have YouTube. I have Instagram. I have an online program. I have a part owner of Age of Radio, our production company. Boom, 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 boom. It goes on and on and on, because guess what? I'm so happy and grateful for the money that comes to me in increasing quantities from multiple sources on a continuous basis. I am affirmations. Here's why it's important. You have 70,000, let me back up, I'm not going to point the finger at you. The average human has 70,000 negative thoughts a day. Let me repeat that. The average human has 70,000 negative thoughts a day. What? Not a week, not a month, not a year, a day. So if you're not using I am affirmations to your advantage, your unconscious mind is going to be saying, I am poor, I am broke, I'm not worthy enough for my husband, he's looking at other women, and it all of a sudden it goes on and on and on. I'm not worthy enough for my wife, I'm not able to fix stuff, When you're doing I am affirmations, you are programming your subconscious mind, you're changing your physiological body, it's responding to your vibration, your emotions, and guess what? Like attracts like. So now you're in a low abundance mindset, you're saying negative things to yourself all day. How do you expect to be rich? How do you expect to be wealthy? So let's back up to number one, abundance mindset. What are you going to do today? You're going to focus on the things you do have, not the things you don't want, and you're always going to say, I have enough. And when you say, can we buy this to your daughter, your spouse, your loved one, you never say, no, we can't afford that. You say, someday we will get that. It's coming. Number two, I am great, I am healthy, I am wealthy, I am successful, I am a warrior, I am a champion. You have to say that over and over again because you're battling these 70,000 unconscious thoughts that are going to come up from your subconscious mind programming that's been built into you year after year after year. So those are two things. Number three, purpose. Man, do you like the job you're going to? Now, let me stop. I'm not asking you to go quit your job and walk in and tell your boss to screw off and walk out. Let me ask you a question. Are you living your purpose? Simple question. Are you living your purpose? Purpose. Because it's proven those who live their purpose are very successful. It's very hard at first, trust me, preaching to the choir right here. It's very hard at first. When you start to live your purpose, you'll be wealthy beyond your wildest dreams. When you start to live your purpose, you'll be wealthy beyond your wildest dreams. The wealth may not come in money at first, but imagine a world, if you were to walk into a business that you love, everything you love is right here. Your family's here, supplements, food, helping people. be able to be who you want to be, have a beard if you want to, long hair if you want to, get to travel the world and learn from shamans and do all this stuff. Guess what? I followed my purpose and I found true wealth. When you find your purpose, the wealth will come. Because when you find your purpose, you're operating in a high vibration, and like attracts like, and people will be attracted to you. So let's break down the 3 steps again. Number 1, abundance mindset. What are you going to do starting today? You're going to start to say, I have enough, I'm great, I'm healthy, I love what I have, I'm so grateful for what I have, because when you focus on what you do have, you get more of what you want. And when you focus on what you don't have, you're going to get more of what you don't want. Number 2, I am great. You are great. I am successful. I'm in love with myself. Say it over and over again. You almost have to have mental malpractice to be able to accomplish your goals because you're fighting the 70,000 negative thoughts a day. Number 3, purpose. You need to start serving your purpose. Doesn't mean you walk in and quit your job today. It doesn't mean you tell your boss to screw off. What it means is you find your purpose and you start living in that purpose. It may be writing a book. Maybe it's just taking an hour out of your day. You get personal time too, even if you're a parent. Why don't you take some personal time and start to write that book? Maybe you like yoga and you start doing yoga 3 times a week. Spouse, partners, and loved ones support each other on this journey. Allow your spouse, partner, and loved one to live their purpose and watch what happens to your relationship. Stop being jealous. Stop being jealous because your spouse, partner, or loved one wants to go to yoga for a couple hours. They're not just going off and screwing other people. Excuse my language, that was really rude. But you know what I'm saying. Your mindset kicks in like, oh, they're going to have a good time. They're feeling good about themselves. You should allow them to feel good about themselves when they're serving their purpose because guess what? They're going to be a kick-ass human being for you to live with. And the opposite is true. When you stop someone from living their purpose and you're constantly telling them what they can do, guess what? You're going to get the opposite of what you don't want, lack of abundance. I could go on and on and on and on. And you know why I can preach about this? Because I live this every single day. This is my heart, my life's passion, my life's work, and I'm serving my purpose. And I'll tell you, you meet anybody that knows me, I live these every single day. If you got inside my head, you would see a positive. I don't even think I have a negative thought. I don't know if that's even possible. Maybe unconsciously I do, but I probably have more than 70,000 positive thoughts a day because I practice. Here's one more tip for you. It's not on the board here. Successful people do the boring things consistently. Because being successful and building a company like this, building a podcast that's all over the world, it is boring and very hard. You have to do the boring things that people don't want to do over and over again. So today, as I'm doing this podcast right now, I woke up at 3:25 a.m. I was at the gym by 3:50. I did my workout from 3:50 to about 4:45. I went and washed up in the restroom. We don't even have a shower here. I know this is disgusting, but I actually washed my hair in the sink. I washed myself up, got ready really quickly, trained clients at 5:15, 6:15, 7:15, 8:15, 9:15, 10:15. Then I went in to do the boring things consistently. Got my YouTube video up, got my podcast done, got all my emails done. I wrote 13 nutrition plans. I made sure I answered all my messages, went through my Instagram, Facebook. I did all the things that are boring, that are not fun. Scrolling's fun, but not answering all. No, I like answering questions, but you know what I'm saying. Like going through and making sure you're answering all the questions, going through my Voxer messages. And then I had to film and edit all afternoon. And then 3 o'clock comes, 3:15. I start training clients from 3:15, 4:15, 5:15, 6:15, 7:15, 8:15. Then I got to get ready for the next day, build a workout for the next day, get the gym clean. Boom, you got to do the boring things. How many of you would want to do that 18 to 20 hours a day? So this is important to know. That's why you got to find your purpose. Because I don't feel like I work a day in my life because I love what I do. But these are the 3 things. Seems pretty simple, right? Then let me ask you a question. Why are 3% of people owning 97% of the wealth? I'll just leave you at that. I love you guys very, very much. My name is Coach JV. I'm the top health and mindset coach in the world. Remember, what you believe in your heart, you think in your mind will eventually become your words and become your reality. Like I said, I love you, but damn well, don't let me love you more than you love yourself. We'll talk to you soon.